Happy New Year. Happy Lunar New Year, people. Happy Lunar New Year's. Hmm. Okay, let me go through something. This one was perfect. Introduction. The, the Association of Vietnamese Folklorists is a professional social political organization operating under the Vietnamese Union of Literature and Arts Association, pursuant to decision no issued by the Ministry of Interior on behalf of the government. The Association of Vietnamese Folklorists was officially authorized to be established and to operate nationwide while maintaining professional relations with other organizations both domestically and internationally. Past one is so boring. Introduction remark. Nature is a major theme in Callao. It is closely associated with political inspiration about homeland and country, and it embodies the philosophy and outlook of the folk, while also bearing the market of local custom, way of life, and cultural characteristics. Studying nature in Callao provides an opportunity to gain a deeper understanding of the emotions that people convey through images such as the moon, stars, clouds, wind, rivers, water, plants, flowers, and leaves, as well as their love of nature and their attachment to their native land. At the same time, through natural image in Callao, we can perceive it a part of the worldview of rural laboring people, their attitude toward and relationship with nature, a nature that appears at once intimate as and familiar, yet distant and sacred, a nature with which humans both coexist and seek to conquer, and which they also treat as divine, as a mysterious supernatural force. Research into nature in Callao not only provides an opportunity to explore the spiritual content and emotional life of human beings as expressed then, but also help us better understand artistic mode of thinking and the poetic of Callao. Through examining through, through examining how natural how nature how natural scene and object enter Callao, and how nature become a sort of material of the construction of imagery in Callao. Study conducted along this line, if carried out rigorously and on a sound scholarly basis, will certainly be beneficial for researchers of folk literature in particular and for folk creative practice in general. Central Vietnam is a religion possessing one of the richest repository of Callao in Vietnam. There have been studies devoted to the theme of Callao in northern Callao and southern Callao, but there have not yet been work focusing on nature in the Callao of central Vietnam. By presenting nature and regional cultural nuance in central Vietnam's Callao as a core focus, of this book. We hope to contribute we hope to contribute further to study of nature in Vietnamese Khmer across all three religions, while at the same time helping to clarify more fully distinctive feature of the cultural religion of central Vietnam, even if only from the perspective of folklorical creation. This is also an issue that is attracting growing attention not only from scholars engaged in cultural recognition, regional relation, but also from those working in the field of folk culture in Vietnam, of folk culture in Vietnam. Khayao about nature functions as a repository in which human emotion toward nature as perceived and love for nature in nurture it plays an important role not only in cultivating people's emotional attachment to nature, but also in awakening environmental awareness. Today, humanity is living in an era marked by climate change, the destruction of nature, and environmental pollution. The process, the, the process of economic development that priority that prioritize equation. Wait. Prioritize cái gì? Prioritize. Prioritize. Okay. The process of economic development that prioritizes growth while bringing material conveniences and higher incomes had also led to the excessive exploitation of natural resource and the degradation of the environment. Human beings are increasingly living farther away from nature and increasingly feeling the absence of nature in their lives. In this context, choosing nature as a subject of study is also a way for the author to articulate a position on environmental protection and at the same time a protection of life, the life of human beings and the life of nature. 8 minutes. Return to your true extent, and you will discover that you are a part of the eternal and boundless miracle of life itself. In doing so, you will realize that at times we may believe we already know everything about ourselves, yet you will find that even the old self still holds unexpected revelation waiting to be uncovered. Exactly what I mean is a completely new perspective on things that may seem obvious or even worn with familiarity. What that is what you will experience throughout this reading journey. I assure you, the sense of wonder and discovery will deepen with each chapter, and if the opening pages mention something that feels familiar, there is there is a good chance it will soon lead you toward an unexpected and enlightening direction. Before you begin reading, I would like to emphasize once more that this book was written as an honest and heartfelt conversation. In it, I am both the listener and the one who asks the question. Every line, every line become a natural dialogue, not only with myself, but also with you, the one holding this book in your hand. Okay. Every line become a natural dialogue, not only with myself, but also with you, the one holding this book in your hands. That is why I have expressed every reflection and insight in the simplest, most sincere, and most intimate way possible, as if I were quietly speaking to you heart to heart. If any of these words stir something within you, come with me as we continue this conversation. As you journey deeper into each chapter, know that I am here listening with you, walking beside you through every question and doubt, and even engage in gentle dialogue when our perspectives differ. Do not worry, every confusion that arises will gradually Every confusion that arises will gradually find its clarity through the flow of these pages. Do not rush to agree. Do not rush. Do not rush to agree or disagree. From time to time, simply pause to reflect. To reflect. Not every question that emerges will is in its own way find its answer. Although some topic that although some topics may seem vast, abstract, or unrelated, perhaps even filled with unfamiliar or complex ideas, you will find that every detail I share serve a purpose in the journey of inner exploration. The human being is the most intriguing, 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 intriguing. The human being is the most intriguing and complex creation of the universe. The human being is the most intriguing and complex creation of the universe. And at times, to understand how we truly function, we must turn to knowledge that is both simple and profoundly refined. I do not claim that this is the greatest book you I do not claim that this is the greatest book you will ever read, but I believe that within these pages you may encounter moments of suddenly realization, claims of truth revealing themselves. There is nothing complex or hidden. Truth has always been there, patiently waiting for you to discover it. It sits within me, within you, and within all of this. No matter how different we may seem, we ultimately meet at the same point, the ultimate truth, where we become aware of the very presence of the universe and how miraculous it is to realize that this power also resides within ourselves with our love and sincerity. Wow.